Hi, this is George. I am going to stay in the range of shapes today because I like the simplest, simple shapes and see what I can do with them. So this is part of my 100-day art challenge or project where I do 100 days, and I'm using a template, and the supplies I use are going to be in the description below, but I use the templates because it's easier for me to draw because I have a shaky hand. So basically I'm just doing some squares and I'm going to do a little bit of freehanding, so my lines will probably be very wonky, but that's okay. One more, but where to put it? So what I'm basically doing is when I break this down, when it's done, I will have squares or shapes that I can doodle in. And I like to pull down versus going up because I have more control going down. And if you make a mistake, for example, this is the line. If I do that, you can tell it's a mistake, or like I like to say, is a boo-boo. That's okay. You can incorporate it into your doodle. Okay. And as you doodle, filling out the lines, if you notice, this one would have been straight down, and I don't want to connect this one to this one. I want to have it separated. And some of them, of the boxes, are rectangle versus a square. which is fine. But if you want to do just squares, it's your doodle, so do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry a bit, because depending upon the paper and how much ink you're using, the paper may take a bit more absorption time before you go in with your eraser. Okay, I think this is going to be dry, the ink, and it's not, if it's not, and you have a little bit of smearing, that's okay. We'll deal with it if it happens. Because remember, it's a doodle, and it's supposed to be stress-free. So I'm using a kneaded eraser because it's more gentle on the paper. So remember this boo-boo? You can incorporate it. I'm going to use my number 7, or 0.7. And since this is an boo-boo, I want to include another one. Okay. And since I like 3, which go this way on that. Okay. Okay. So all fixed up. So the next, I forgot a line here, and close this up. Okay, and a little bit down here. So if you hear a fire engine in the background, it's because I live by a firehouse. So the next part I want to do is what I call rounding out, where 2 or more lines come together. So I'm going to round out the corners. I'll use a smaller point with the small areas. Right now I'm going to use my number 7 or 0.7. And if I remember, hopefully I will remember to take a picture of this after it's done. I'll have it downloadable at my Buy Me a Coffee page, and you can download it for free. You might want to consider printing it off at half size or smaller, because the version on Buy Me a Coffee will be a full size 8.5 by 11. Just a thought. That way you can doodle it on your own using your favorite doodle patterns. This is really relaxing to me, rounding out the areas. And if you forget a corner, don't worry. You can either let it be or fill it in when you examine your doodle to see if you got everything. And if you want to have the corners larger, like this one, I'm going to extend it out and then do it to your heart's content. I'm going to go in with my 0.3 and do the areas here. Good. And later on, for the next part of this, I will probably either, see, I went over this, so that's okay. I will probably either doodle it before or after I apply a little bit of color. I'm not sure what. Okay. Now, when you go to the buy me a coffee, know that I don't have a scanner. I have to photograph it and then put it in a software on my computer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I will see you next time. Bye.